Blueface and Chris Brown got into it recently. Uh, because it was like a snowball incident where some lady called out Chris Brown for performing with Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry, Halle Bailey, one of the Bailey sisters. And she called him out like, "Oh, Chris Brown's always teaming up with black women to make music because he just wants to erase his abusive past." And it's like, bro, no one who was alive and above the age of like 5 in 2009 is ever going to forget the Rihanna Chris Brown incident. Like, that's never gonna, like, no one's ever gonna forget about that. There's no need to tear this man's career down over a decade later because you don't like the guy. But clearly there's some kind of personal issues. Now, Chris Brown responded to her by talking about how people will sit there and tune in to Krishan Rock and BlueFace giving each other all kind of UFC mixed martial arts combos, you know, all type of McGregors and Mayweathers and haymakers and, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, the light, you know, some light, just some light, you know what I'm saying, just some light. And BlueFace didn't like the fact that he was being used as a comparison by Chris Brown. So let's look at what Chris Brown said first, just to get some context, right? Uh-oh, you guys can't see. Hold on. Okay, so let's see what Chris Brown said that made BlueFace so mad. Chris Brown said, "If y'all hate me for a mistake I made as a 17-year-old, please kiss my whole entire ass. I'm effing 33. I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. You weird ass niggas are the same ones that tune in every week to see BlueFace and Krishan beat the fuck out of each other in front of the world. But that's okay. It's entertainment. All y'all can suck my dick disrespectfully." Okay. Okay, that's mad disrespectful. So Blueface later responded to Brown by pulling him into Blueface later responded to Brown, pulling him into the situation. "I understand your frustration, fool. For me being in a situation, I'm not even going to trip on you because the message you're trying to send is way off. I get it. The bitch hit me. It's funny I hit her back. I totally get it. That would be the most irritating thing ever. But you got to play the cards you was dealt. You on some, but they did it too. Why aren't you guys telling them anything?" It's like, bro, don't worry about that. You got to stand on it, cuz. Now, before I play the video of what Blueface said, Chris Brown he's right. He's like, with this current, like, no one right now, like, black culture cannot come at Chris Brown over the Rihanna incident right now because there's just too much infatuation with the Krishan Rock Blueface shit for anybody in the current culture to sit there and come at Chris Brown over some shit that happened over 10 years ago that he's already, like, deeply and continuously apologized for. But, like, there's no way somebody of the culture could come at him when we're deriving so much entertainment and literally, like, people are having fun with the Krishan Rock shit. Memes, jokes, tweets, all type of shit. Niggas is living it up. This is prime entertainment. So I see where Chris Brown is coming from, but let's see what Blueface had to say. Blueface is damn near a lost soul at this point. I shudder every time I see Blueface because it's like, the nigga had such an amazing career, and to throw it all away and to, like, destroy it for a woman, like, he doesn't even see she's like a parasite. She's sucking all the life force from Blueface, all the celebrity, all the fame, all the money, all the business. She's literally absorbing it from him. He doesn't even get it. But let's see what he has to say.
Breezy, beat the Yaki. What's happening, cuz? Look, check it out.
This nigga ain't even speaking English, bro.
I understand the frustration, fool. You know, for me being in the situation. I'm not even gonna trip on you because the message you trying to send is way off. I get it, you know. It's funny, I hit her back. It's face, so I totally get it. That'd be the most irritating thing ever. But you gotta play the cards that you was dealt. You want some, but they did it too. Why aren't you guys telling them anything? And it's like, bro, life don't work like that, man. You know, if we all go do a crime together, we're not all gonna get the same time together. You hear me? You might get the most amount of time. We might not all say nothing, but we all went and did the crime, so we gotta take the time. You hear me? You want some? You guys are gonna give me the most time, but they did it too. Like, judge, sentence. Yeah, like, we ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. I mean, like, Handle your candle, deal with your situation.
Yo, like, what's like the new thing in rap where like niggas like mumble their way through life? Like niggas get in front of a camera and just start mumbling like crazy. Like, bro, like this shit irks my spirit, yo. Like, this shit has been going on since like what, like really since the year of the mumble rap, like 2014. Niggas been mumbling in songs. I was like, okay, like this song mumbling shit, like this shit already like irking the fuck out of me. But like it's cool. Like, there's no way they're gonna mumble in interviews too. I was dead ass wrong. I was fucking wrong. These niggas mumble in interviews, public servants announcements, videos defending themselves from attacks from other people. These niggas mumble with everything. They probably mumble to their mama. I'm just telling y'all what I think. After years and years of hearing niggas mumble, like this shit just psychs me the fuck out. But ultimately, BlueFace is wrong here. I'm going to take Chris Brown's side. Chris Brown is right about the fact that nobody currently in the culture can step to him about some shit he already apologized for, already made clear, like, yo, I fucked up. Chris Brown is right in the sense that nobody can step to him right now because we are currently in a state and time right now in the culture where an abusive relationship is like one of the hottest topics in the game right now. BlueFace and Krishan Rock is like the hottest topic in hip hop culture, honestly. In terms of consistently hot, like over the course of months, I got to give it to those two. They've been consistently hot. They've managed to bring in massive amounts of views on all their little feature videos. They did one Bradley Martin. They had their little scuffle with No Jumper. Like, this relationship and the toxicity following it is one of the hottest, not the hottest topic in the game right now. Just keep it at 100. So when Chris Brown says, "Can't none of y'all tell me shit, kiss my ass," I can't be mad at him. Now, in terms of BlueFace terrifies me. BlueFace is what you hope to God you don't become. Like, BlueFace had it perfectly set for him. Hit record in 2019. Could have capitalized on that and turned himself into one of the biggest rappers ever. Now, granted, he did stop making music for a while. He had Moonwalking in the Calabasas, but still, that wasn't as great of a hit as it could have been. Okay, you want to take a break from rap? Cool. He dabbles his hand in the reality TV show shit. Not a problem as long as you're not putting your hands on any of the women. You know, if they're beating each other up, you take home the money. Horrible. Morally questionable. But as long as you don't put your hands on anybody, you can walk away from this business deal clean. Looking clean, reputationally, physically, everything. It spirals to the point where BlueFace is getting into physical altercations with his girl, which costs him and Whack 100 massive amounts of cash, millions in cash. Costs BlueFace business deals, boxing matches with other celebrities. This is not working. See, the difference between Chris Brown and BlueFace is Chris Brown's domestic violence incident. He managed to recover from that. BlueFace, it looks like BlueFace is slowly but surely like sealing himself under the ground, never to return. And the fact of the matter is, Krishan Rock is absorbing BlueFace's celebrity, absorbing his success. BlueFace isn't the star of the show. Krishan Rock is. She's a fucking cartoon character. Gap teeth, acting crazy, deadlifted 300-something pounds, eating pizza, drooling out of her mouth, swinging on BlueFace, kicking TVs at No Jumper. She's the star of the show, not him. And this relationship, more than likely, is not going to be long-term. Eventually, one of them is going to wise up and say, this can't be me anymore. And they're going to break up eventually, but the damage that has been done to BlueFace's career can't be fixed. Unless he just drops, like, crazy music, but, like, there's just, BlueFace is slowly but surely damaging his career to such an extent that music will be the only thing he can, maybe, if that. I mean, who wants to be stuck in a reality TV show domestic abuse career for the rest of their life? That's not, like, come on, bruh. Like, we got to think 10, 15 years ahead. We got to be thinking about how we going to move when we're older, when we're, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be thinking further ahead than just in the here and now. And that's what I feel like BlueFace is thinking, completely and solely and utterly in the here and now. He's not thinking beyond this very moment. Yeah, in this moment, you're making all this money off this Krishan Rock drama, but like, bro, 10 years from now, what are you going to be doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly, Blueface wants to be in the public eye, the public spotlight. Fame is clearly something he's invested in, but you want the right kind of fame. You want the right kind of exposure. You don't want to be the guy that everyone's looking at like, man, this nigga, bro. Like every time he pop up, it's some bullshit following him, bro. Nah, don't do no bit of deal with him, bro. He's gonna bring negative flack on us. That's not the kind of imagery you want following you. But it seems to me, honestly, like he doesn't give a fuck. I mean, and it seems like Wack has given up on trying to convince him of anything different. It seems like Wack has given up on trying to convince Krishan of anything different. And I think that Wack has realized that there's a lot of money right now in the Krishan Blueface problem, and he's going to derive as much bread from that as he can. And then once it's done and it's crashing and burning, he'll probably just go back to the drawing board with Blueface and figure out where they go from there. But in the here and now, it's a great business deal. What's going on with Krishan and Blueface? Amazing, great business deal. In terms of the long term, horrible idea. Horrible idea. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.